Auditing sales and collection cycle. Hello everyone, today we are going to look at this topic in detail. In a merchandising business organization, this process might happen again and again. That's why it's called sales and collection cycle. The product is sold and by owing the customer, then after some time the customer will make a payment. That's called a collection step, because we collect the money from the customer. Some products might be returned after being purchased by the customers. This might happen before the collection or after the collection, but it doesn't matter. But the customer might return some goods or defective products that he do not want. All of our customer might not return, or customers might return some products that they found them defective from the total sales. So some customers also might not pay their debt. With that, we might have a return and uncollectible products. So if we know they are not uncollectible, we write it off the balance. This process is not only occur once. It's a repetitive process for different products and goods. That's why we call it cycle, sales and collection cycle. A return might decrease sales, uncollectible might decrease collected amounts. Also, writing off the balance might have the same effect. So all of them are related to sales and collection. So this will form a class of transaction which is called sales, because in the repetitive process we might have different or many sales. So when this cycle happens again and again, we will have many different sales, a bunch of collection from different businesses and customers. So each transactions will form a bond or a group of the same accounts that will be categorized under class or named as a class of transaction. So sales is by its own one class of transaction. Collection is also one class of transaction. So here we can see that a sales and collection cycle have 5 classes of transactions. That is sales, cash receipt, sales return and advance, write off uncollectible accounts and bad debt expense. So when every time there is a transaction, there is a journal entry, and the journal entry affects 2 accounts and more. So the account involved in the class of transaction of sales is sales and account receivable. When you receive cash and account receivables accounts will be affected. For sales and return and advance, sales return and advance account and account receivable accounts are affected. For writing off account receivable and advance for the uncollectible accounts. For bad debt expense and advance for uncollectible accounts will be affected.